Well, hello, Lifeline. It's your girl, Bridget, aka Brigitte, and these are your community updates. These are the declarations of Lifeline that shape us as the community we are today. And there are plenty of teachings and gatherings throughout the week. Hey, you know what the fourth Sunday of the month is? It's always Mexico Sunday. The seeds we sow financially support our Lifeline Monterrey, Mexico campus with Pastors Jesus and Victoria. Lifeline family, friends, and guests, you do not want to miss next Sunday, May 28th at 5 p.m. Join us for the gathering of Lifeline and Covenant churches at Lifeline South Campus. It's located at 7023 South Hosted in Chicago, Illinois. We're going to have a great time with LC's main praise team, Ministers of Movement, and a mass choir of all Lifeline and Covenant churches. You don't want to miss it.
We have some great news for you. We have upgraded our Life Track class with Pastor London to a fully virtual platform. The new platform allows much flexibility in that once you register for the class, you will have 30 days to complete it at your own pace. This class is open to all and still a requirement for all new partners. For more information, please visit lifelinesoc.com.
Man, I like that. That's good. Hey, but listen, I got this crazy idea. Well, it's not crazy. I got this vision, man, that I want to do after my retirement. I want to start a business after my retirement. So,
But hey, hold on.
Go ahead.
Have you written it down?
No, I haven't.
Man, listen, you know the Bible says, write the vision to make it plain, right? Hey, let's do this. Let's have a wise man visionary party.
A wise man visionary party or a lunch. How about that? A wise man visionary brunch.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
To all the men of Lifeline Church, join the wise men as we host a visionary brunch held here at Lifeline Church main campus on Saturday, June 3rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tickets are available now at lifelinesoc.com or scan the QR code. Tickets are $20 per person. See you here.
Hey, are you serving here at Lifeline Church? Looking for an area where you can share your gifts and talents?
Join us on Sunday, immediately following morning worship, for our Servolution Street Fair. Come out and find out about all of our LC teams and discover opportunities of where you can serve.
Be a part of the vision. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. Attention 2023 graduates. If you are a Lifeline partner graduating from kindergarten, elementary school, high school, college, or trade school, we want to celebrate you. Join us on Sunday, June 25th at Lifeline Main Campus for Graduation Sunday. All graduates, please register on our LC website or text the word GRAD 2023 to 54244. All graduates must register by Sunday, June 4th.
Do you believe God has called you into the ministry of preaching? Then you don't want to miss the next session of Fulfilled with Pastor Reggie Royal on June 5th at 7 p.m. Join those who are already receiving guidance from Pastor Reggie as they fulfill their calling. Go to lifelinesoc.com to sign up today. Our next in-person gathering will be Wednesday, June 7th at 7 p.m. right here at Main Campus. You don't want to miss it. Let's all come together. See you there. You know there are ways that we can stay connected on what's happening here at Lifeline, and it's through our website or our mobile app. And you know the Real Life Talk Show comes to you every Sunday morning at 9:30. And remember, Lifeline Church is a place where love flows like a river. So catch the vision by reaching up to God, reaching into your fellow brothers and sisters, and reaching out into the community with the love of God. I will see you soon.
Yo, 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 yo. What's happening, good people? Hello to you, Lifeline family, friends, loved ones. Um, Andre Harper, Sonia Dorsey, Asia Lewis. Come on, when you come in, say hello to those that are already in and tag everybody because tonight is going to be super, how do you say it? Super duper califristic expialidocious, whatever you say. It's going to be all of that and some tonight. So get in here. Don't come in with preconceived notions of what I'm going to talk about because you don't know. Let's just come on in and enjoy each other. Mama Sybil and Sandra Crowder and Latoya Crowder and Addie Taylor and Shanae and Malinka and Patrina, and the list goes on and on. And I see Damon and I see everybody coming in. Tag your entire house, tag all of your friends, tag your small group. Sister Marilyn, Dr. Jordan is on tonight. Put some respect on Harrell's name. He is a doctor, and so I'm gonna call him Dr. Joe, or Dr. Harrell, or Dr. Jordan, but Doc got to go somewhere. Andrew Lee, you and the wife did an amazing job on last night in your teaching. I just love what God is doing in and through this community. Pearly King, Mama Pearly King, I'm sorry. Zoe, what's happening? Zoe, I'm trying to grow my hair so I can get some kind of lock or intro lock or mini lock or something. I think it's about that time because I'm tired of my hairstyle. Who else? Sharetta, hello to you. Thank y'all for being on. Thank y'all for rocking with us. You've been rocking with us for a long time, and that ain't always easy. What it do, Drew? That's what's happening. Darian. Okay, come on in, tag somebody. We got a lot to talk about tonight, but I won't be on real long. The squirrel is here. He's listening in to tonight's community talk. He's always around. He just had dinner. He went in the can and got some things out. So he's ready. I hope you had dinner and grab a seat, pull your kids up, tag your small group, your life group, the music team, the prayer team, the usher, the greeter. Tag them all. Mama Pat is on. Tag them all. Say, hey, don't you miss it. They may not be able to catch it now, but they'll catch it later. South is in the room. We're going to, all roads lead to the South Campus on Sunday. It is going to be a time. You don't want to miss it. Mama Marilyn, Sister Margot, Michael Jeffries. We're going to all be at the South Campus, and we're going to have us a time singing and dancing and praising God and getting the word and fellowship. Can you type in fellowship? If nothing else, we're going to get to fellowship. He said, am I drinking Red Bull? No, I have, which I don't get to have often now, a cup of coffee with some non-dairy almond creamer. And it is not the normal, but it's okay. Sheikah, Miss Lioness Lee, hello to you, one of our online partners. But I want to see you, I want you to shock me one week and just show up in the building. And I promise I'm gonna scream when you show. If I'm in the middle of preaching, I'm gonna say, look at who just came in. No, I'm just playing. Come and see us sometime, though. Pastor Kelly is on, and Nisha Frazier, and Mama Dobbs, and yeah, fellowship. Elder Thomas, I finally found that email and I responded to you today. And so I take privilege in pastoring and sharing with you all and being a part of your lives. And so if I take a minute to get back, charge it to my, as the old folks said, to my head, not my heart, as they would say. I don't know what that means though, but that's what they would say. The Bale family is on. Okay, we're about ready. Katina, she is on. You brought me a case of water, Precious. And I drank all of that water. You hear what I tell you? And so I pray you've already received the 100-fold return on that because you obeyed God. You said, God told you to bring me a case of water. I think it was Fiji water. Yeah, okay. So it is going to be a time Sunday at 5 o'clock. We are starting exactly at 5 o'clock. You want to be there, get a part, get a seat. It's going to be tight, but it's going to be right. And so all roads lead there on Sunday. Okay, so tonight Tonight, type in tonight. As you can see, I'm excited about this. I'm charged about this because my heart is always to help the people. Okay. Any person in any degree of leadership, their heart should be to help people. And so tonight we're talking around. I put a post up 6 days ago called Prom versus Trunk Party. And I simply said, if the prom costs $11,000 and you have live band and open bar and photographers and caterer and backdrops and Maybachs and all this different stuff and king and queen chairs and a hologram of Prince and $2,000 suit and $1,500 shoes and you got money in your hand and all that. I says, I ain't coming to the trunk party to buy you a pillow. Okay. It was meant to be comical, but it also had great depth to it. A lot of people kind of didn't like it. They kind of took offense to it. They felt like I was coming at them in their celebration of their children. Not at all what I'm trying to do. When I post something, it is so we can laugh together, so we can grow together, so we can learn together. It is that I show, inside of what my family's doing in our celebrations. That's his intent. So if it rattled you, let's bring some clarity tonight for you. For those who laughed, and I think what kind of happened was, it got tons of likes and tons of comments. And some of the comments, people were saying certain things about, that's bogus and you guys shouldn't be doing that for your kids. And it's social media, people. Type in chill out. It's social media. It happens. People say things, and you do know. Let me help you. You do know you can see somebody's post and just keep scrolling. There is no rule that you got to stop and dislike it and say something about it and be mad. You can actually see it and say, oh, and just keep on scrolling. So chill out. I got you tonight. I'm going to bring some clarity best I can with this prom versus trunk party. I'm calling it part 2 because part 1 was the post that really rattled some people. Prom versus trunk party. Here is the subtitle that I want you to type in. Living our best financial life. Type that in. Living our best financial life. Unfortunately, people took it wrong, read it wrong, got offended, whatever the deal. But my heart was simply that we must do better financially. Type it in. Living my best financial life. Living our best financial life. By all means, let me talk to you here. By all means, we should celebrate our children's accomplishments. However you see fit. You want to fly them to the moon. You want to get a jumpy house. You want to rent an expensive car. You want to get them a suit or dress made. You want to turn your house into something special. I've seen people rent goats and animals. I've seen people do Middle Eastern theme and they rent sand and bring in. I've seen it all. And you get to do that. You get to celebrate your child however you see fit and celebrate your child. Now, when you come in, I need you to tag a lot of people, not for numbers' sake. I need this to be heard tonight, especially our community. I'm only responsible for our community. Now, those that are on, that are guests and like to listen to us and be a part of, we love you. We welcome you. Thank God you're here. But I especially want those that I'm responsible for that said, this is my pastor, this is my church. I want you to hear what I'm saying tonight. By all means, you celebrate your children. However you see fit. You can note that. However you see fit. Yes, they deserve it for a plethora of reasons. We don't have to even get into that. Every person has a story that we don't know of. Some, the first one to graduate in their family, so we going all out. We're renting helicopters, we're doing whatever. Some have overcome great obstacles to get to this graduation platform or whatever. I get it. Some are just celebrating graduating black. It's tough for us out here, and I'm black and I graduated. I get it. I'm not in one bit knocking any of it. Some have sentimental meanings and moments, and I get that too. I get it. But my heart was about us using wisdom and not celebrating now at the expense of later. Now, I need you to hear me. I'm not talking down here. I'm not talking down to you. I'm simply giving you wisdom. And that is part of my responsibility as a leader in the community of a local assembly to help us win in every area of our lives. And I see a lot of losing financially and a lot of blame on why we're losing without being honest about why we're losing. And maybe you don't know why you're losing. That's why I'm here to help you tonight. We cannot continue to celebrate now at the expense of later. Type in now and later. Yeah. I'm going to show you tonight best I can. I have a son who is going on 2 proms. Some of y'all saw the first one. He and Zanai went on, and now they're going on her prom this weekend. We had to get ready for both of those things. But I'm going to show you how to use wisdom in all of your dealings. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? Because I will not, and my boys deserve to be celebrated like yours do. But I will not celebrate now at the expense of later. And most of you, let's not just talk about prom and things like that. Most of you do a lot now without using big W wisdom as it relates to later. Big W wisdom is the wisdom of God that protects you, that sustains you, that understands that there is a future, that understands there is a legacy. And so we can't get so caught up in I gotta celebrate and I gotta do it this way at the expense of all of that. It was never my intent to discourage you or mock anybody's child's accomplishments. As a matter of fact, if you read the post, I did not do that. And I can't be responsible for what you read that I didn't write. Okay. My heart was that we must do better. I meant that. I will continue to express that because it is my responsibility to keep bringing as much help as I can to the situation. I will celebrate my son who just graduated Sunday from high school. He goes on prom again this Friday. He leaves shortly to move to Tennessee to go to Bible school. I'm going to celebrate him. London and I will celebrate him. We will make sure that he understands that we appreciate his accomplishments, his 4 years of high school, shoot him out for destiny, the whole 9. But I will not celebrate above my portion. Type that in. I will not celebrate above my portion. I will not live above my portion. What do you mean portion? I will not celebrate. I will not live above my means. Means I will not celebrate. I will not live above my income, above my current financial state. I won't do it. And too many people are celebrating above where they live financially. Now, y'all don't turn off on me. I see the numbers going down. People don't want to hear this. People do not want to take sound wisdom regarding these particular things. And we got to talk about this because I see the other side of this, Kamika. I see, Marilyn, I see, Vanessa, the other side of this. I see people hurting financially. I see people struggling and toiling week in, week out, month in, month out, trying to make ends meet. I see people that can't afford basic living, the basic needs of living, rent and food and gas and light and things like that. They can't afford it. And it's not that they can't always afford it. It's that they have mismanaged their own funds and they live way above where they should be living. And we don't want to hear that. No. I don't want to hear that. I don't have time for that. You know, we mock the wisdom. We talk about the people giving the wisdom. Oh, he always got something to say about that. He don't even understand until it's time that you need something. And I'm trying to get you in the place where you don't ever have to go and ask anybody for anything. You'll be self-sufficient. You'll have more than enough to handle your business, put something up in store, and live your life at your portion. And I'll just be honest, a great number of us, somebody type in us. Now, y'all might not like me tonight. You may turn me off and go watch something else, and that is fine. But at some point, you're going to have to come back around to this level of teaching to get you from point A financially to point B. I had to do it. I'm not telling you something out of a book. I'm not telling you something that I read or I heard about. I'm telling you our life, our financial journey. See, and I cannot understand for the life of me why people don't want to take this wisdom. I do not get it. I see the splurging of needs and the begging of wants. I sit in the seat of a local pastor, and not just our particular partners or members, people in general, because there's a certain expectation of the local church that we should always be ready to meet the needs of people. And people have to understand, although we can be ready to help meet needs, you got to be ready to understand the wisdom to keep you from a position where you always have a need. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? So you can't not choose not to adhere to wisdom. The Bible says wisdom violated is chaos created. And we see chaos in finances in Black families because we have violated wisdom. I'm telling you what I did. I was on vacation, Andrew, and had no business being there. I'm talking about when we first got together and first got married, even before I got married, I've mismanaged my money 1,000%. And I splurged on things that I wanted. And I begged and struggled through meeting my own needs. So I don't have time to choose not to follow wisdom. I don't have time to mock wisdom. I don't have time to criticize those that are giving wisdom, because we are in these positions because we have mismanaged our portion. I have a portion. When I first got married, I was making $15,000 a year, a little bit over $15,000. I think London was making like $17,000. You do the math. That's about $32,000, $33,000 total household income. But we were trying to live at 60. You can pray all day, you can fast all day, you can gamble all day, you can shoot dice all day, you can light sage, blow out candles, and roll my mama. You can do whatever you want to do. If there is this much space in between your income and your outgoing, it's just not going to work. And church has ran amok in this area because we feel like, let me just go to church and shout and pray and God's going to do it. No, he ain't. We're going to have to learn how to manage our lives. I will not celebrate. I will not live above my portion. I won't. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. If you look at that, I'm just getting started. You stay right there. Don't you move not 1 ounce. Don't you turn the TV. Don't you run the P. You stay here. Because this is your night to get understanding so we can move from the places that we are. If you're in a place where you are toiling financially, you're struggling financially, because a setback is one thing. A setback is, I've been doing well, but there came an unexpected bill, or I get paid hourly. I didn't work enough hours last week because I had to take off for this, that, or the other. And so I had a little setback here. I'll be okay. Struggle is I don't care how much I do, I never, ever seem to get above water. I'm working hard. I have multiple jobs. I'm taking extra hours. I got a hustle on the side. I sell cookies, cakes, and pies. I'm also doing, multi-level. I'm doing everything I can think of to get my family in a better financial place, and I am still struggling. And I pay my phone bill, but it's always late. I pay my rent, but I got to call landlord and tell them again, I ain't going to have it on the first. And you got to get out of that place. I want you out of that place. I wanted to be out of that place. And I'm not out of that place because I'm a pastor. So for those of you who are on here, I hear you thinking. I hear you. I hear your tone of voice. I hear your tone of thought. If you're thinking, oh, well, you a pastor, easy for you to say, no, baby. We walked through a 10-year journey from broke to blessing. And we had to make decisions along the way. So I made some decisions. If you look at Ecclesiastes chapter 5, I'll read this one scripture for you. So you can say, I did give you a scripture. And it talks about, I don't want to read it all. Let's read it. 18. Ecclesiastes 5, verse 18. Remind me to come back to that setback versus struggle. Behold, that which I have seen is good and coming for one to eat and drink, and to enjoy the good of all his labor. You should enjoy the good of your labor, that he taketh under the sun all the days of his life, which God giveth him, for it is his portion. It is your portion to enjoy the good of your labor at your level. So when I was making 15,000, London was making 17,000, my vacation looked like Wisconsin Dells for the weekend. My vacation shouldn't have been looking like California for 2 weeks. That wasn't my portion. Now I'm going above where I should be. Every man also, verse 19, put it up, to whom God has given riches and wealth and has given power to eat thereof, and to take his portion, and to rejoice in his labor. Yes, and you say, hey, I work too hard. I ain't going to work this hard and can't do what I want to do. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. You can want to go to Cancun. You can want to go to Jamaica. You can want to go to Dubai. You can want to go to whatever you want to go to. But that ain't your portion right now. Your portion is a weekend in Naperville at the mall and a movie and some wings from Hooters. That's your portion. Your portion is a weekend in Wisconsin Dells. I got some coupons. I got my roll. We're going to go to this water park. Your portion may be driving down to Indiana. Your portion may be flying to Orlando for 3 days. But you got to go with your portion. London and I are blessed this year. I'm 50 years old, married 27 years. We'll be married 28 years this year. She'll be 49. I'll be 51. And we're finally getting to go somewhere we wanted to go to, which is Israel. It's never been our portion. I don't care. I'm going. I work too hard. I'm going. No, Pooh. Let me help you tonight. It says, and to take his portion and rejoice in his labor. This is the gift of God. God has given you a gift, a job. Manage it. Pay your bills. Live happily in your portion. For he shall not, verse 20, much remember the days of his life, because God answered him in the joy of his heart. I don't care what you say. Now you said, Pastor, you need to calm down. I'm passionate about this because I'm tired, Ava, of seeing people struggling. I'm tired of sitting in rooms and meetings with people that say, Pastor, I know, and I hate to ask, but I don't have it this month, and I need this, and I need that. I'm tired of husbands coming to me. It is embarrassing. It brings shame, and it brings condemnation, and it makes the man feel like he's not a man when he can't take care of his family. And it's not because he's not making money. He's not properly managing. And I don't want to sit on the other side of a table when a man is saying, Pastor, I hate to be here, but I just don't have it this month. I don't have the rent. I don't have money for food. Can you at least give me $100 for? And I don't want to sit and say, well, I got you, Doc. Don't worry about it. No. We got to stop. We got to evaluate our lives, assess our finances, and do better. We got to take wisdom, apply the wisdom. See, I don't care if you make $15,000 a year. Live there. Well, I can't afford no apartment with $15,000. Well, move back in with your mama. Go live with your sister. Do something. But live at your level until you can live at the next level. And we're big on just jumping levels. You sitting up somewhere in Shanghai and your rent ain't paid, your phone bill ain't paid, the kids' tuition is due. Come on, baby, you need a pair of shoes, and you got a light bill too. Look, you got a gas bill too. Telephone disconnect, waiting on your next paycheck. You know the song. But you land up somewhere in your bikini from Shein in Shanghai. We got to do better. And I'm telling you what I know. Tag your mama, tag your daddy, tag your sister, tag your cousin, tag your brother, tag your husband. Let's sit around this discussion tonight. I'm not mean. I'm not fussing at you. But I don't care what you say. We should not be spending $11,000 on a prom send-off when you have no savings account. You should not be renting Bentleys and Rolls Royces when you don't have $1,000 saved for a rainy day. You should not be spending $11,000 on a prom when you're on government assistance. You should not be spending 12 grand on a prom when you don't have life insurance. And I'm not talking about just a burial policy. Because again, I'm on the other side of this. When little man died, or big man died, or mama died, now we got to sit and say, I don't have it, Pastor. I don't have it, brother. Can y'all help us bury our loved ones? And you mean to tell me we got to now give you $5,000 to bury your sister, but you had a prom send-off and you paid $12,000 for a car? Now, you can not like me if you want to. I love you, and we got to tell you. No. I started off by saying, celebrate however you want to celebrate. Because all of our kids deserve to be celebrated. But it should be according to your portion. I can even see if you say, well, I got it. You ain't even got it. People are taking out loans for prom send-offs. And that baby then went to prom, then came home, went to college, came home, and you still paying for her prom send-off? That is not wisdom, people of God. And you can get mad with me all you want. I'm telling you the truth. And we got to do better. Oh, that don't make no sense. They always got something to say. You have no business paying $12,000 for a prom send-off, and all your bills are behind. You have no business. You have no business renting a Mercedes. You have no business getting a DJ. And you can do all that at your portion. Get you a Bluetooth speaker. Get you a playlist and turn it on. You don't need DJ jamming on the ones that cost you $500. You don't need a car for pictures and a car to drive. You don't need to change the suit. They both cost $2,000 to be tailor-made. Come on, people. We got to use wisdom. You have a portion, and you must be. I have a portion, and I must be a good steward over my portion. I do. I really got to be a good steward. I'm a pastor. We don't have plans like y'all have on your jobs. So I got to be a good steward. I don't have retirement fund. If I stop pastoring today, I don't even get unemployment. So I got to have a plan. I got to be a good steward over what God has given me. And you live based on the season that you're in. Come on, y'all. You can do it. I put up that picture, Tiff, of Justin and Sanaa. This is my son, went on prom a couple weeks ago. His prom. He's going on her prom on Friday. That's my son. I love him. My son was clean. If you agree, type in he was clean. He was clean. I did that. But I live at my portion. I live at my portion. Now let me help you with this. I had several people come and ask me, Pastor, who cut his suit? Who made his suit? Where you get that tailor-made suit? But that thing laying on him, Doc. He clean. What, them red bottom shoes he got on? Where you? Put the picture back up there. Put the picture back up there if you can. Look at my son. Now you type in the comments how much you think I had to come out of pocket for this get up right here for him to go to prom. And he was clean. Tell me what you think. Look at it and type it in. He was clean. She was stunning. She was gorgeous, flawless. They did the doggone thing. And I told them coming in, I'm not doing DJ. I'm not doing food. I'm not doing any of that. It's your prom. You going down there to eat and dance with your date. I don't need that at my house. That's why we bought you a ticket for $150 to go to the prom, and one for her to go to the prom, $300 total. So we're not having the prom at the house. This is the send off. Okay, I see 300, 400, 250, 350, 300, 229, 150, 350. Okay, let me help you. Can I help you? Can I help you? I said, can I help you? My son's outfit, my son's 3-piece tuxedo suit cost me $69. Type in $69. You don't play with me tonight. You didn't get him no suit cut? $69. Them red bottoms, them shoes cost me $39. I went to the Macy's. And I said, I'm trying to get you for my son. I think this is a nice one right here. That's the last one. I said, it's the last one? He said, yeah, my son wear 12. I said, what size is it? That's a 10. I said, oh, man. I said, check the computer to see if anybody else got it. You know, I can have it shipped, whatever. He said, that's the last one, sir. And it ain't in the system. I said, oh, wow. And the Holy Spirit said, tell him to try it on. I said, son, come try on this 10. I don't know why, but the shoe run big. It was too big. I said, I'll take this shoe. And while he was packing it up, I said, I'll also take your discount on it. He looked at me and kept typing. He said it'll be $39. I bought the suit for $69. I got the shoe for $39. I ordered the shirt for $19, and he wore my bow tie. You do the math. 69, 39, 19. You do the math. You do the math. What's that? 69, 19, 39. Somebody type it in. What's the math? Somebody type in the total. 127. Prom cost me 127 plus the prom ticket. Now here is the deal, Kamika. Here's the deal, Cargo. I could have got him a suit made. I could have turned my backyard into a club and had a nice send-off. I could have had a DJ and a camel out front and I could have had all of that. I said, no, sir. The school say you got to go on the bus, right? They're going to take you all on the bus. I'll drop you off in my car. I'll wash it for you and drop you off in the car. Yeah. I ordered the suit from Amazon. I don't care about telling you my secrets. It ain't no secret. You need to know. It's because you need to stop doing what you think you got to do that everybody else is doing. I ordered the suit from Amazon. It came in a Ziploc bag. I shook it, got it hemmed, and he put it on. I ordered the shirt from Amazon. I got the shoes from Macy. Zoe did his hair. Stacy lined him up, and off to prom he went. And I ain't got no bills to sit here and figure out how I'm going to deal with this now. Everybody came and saw him be sent off, and then they left. Because it's a send-off, not a party for you anyway. Now, again, do what you want to do. I'm just trying to help you. Yeah, that's too cheap. You got to have some nice. You got to have some cut. You got to have a suit that cost $2,000. Your shoes got to cost $800. And you know why? Because we got to outdo the last one. And the standard has been set. The standard has been set of what we have to do. But the standard is really a low mentality standard. Talking better than y'all saying on amen. Because you're chasing things you should not be chasing. That's me. That's what I did. I felt led to share it with you tonight. I could have not shared it because I'm going to help keep them thinking that because people thought I got the suit cut. I got it because most people get their suits tailored for prom. I wasn't paying $2,000 for him to wear a suit down to the Shanzaba or Shalazar for the prom and then never wear it again. You right, Sharetta. Shop is shop. I don't care if your shop costs you $10 or $2,000. Shop is shop. And I like that. Tasha, cousin, good, family. You had a great send-off. Within your means, zero regrets. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Me. I'm talking about me. And my son understood. And he's like, I'm cool. I don't want that. And it's okay. I'm not telling you that's what you should be doing. I'm saying that's what I did. But there is a remnant that should not be doing it. Because your thing, Tasha, was, I have no regrets, and it was within my means. But as I said earlier, if you are spending money you don't have, that is not okay. And even if you have it to spend sometimes, you got to use wisdom. And I told my son, I said, even if I were to do that, or had a budget of $5,000, I'd rather spend $400 and give you the other $4,600 as you go off to Tennessee, or open up some kind of investment for you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And sometimes, everybody don't have the story of I was within my means. Most are not. You are part of a small percentage, because most are above their means, and most have many regrets after the fact, because they start chasing something to make sure their kid have the best. And I get it. You want to help your kid have the best and send them off properly and celebrate. I get it. But I'm just saying, we got to use wisdom. So at this point, we don't end up in trouble on the back end. Look at this. So I don't know. Ask yourself, what financial season am I in? Type that in. Let's go through some seasons. Come on, just give me about 15 minutes. I'm going to go through some seasons here. What financial season am I in? What financial season am I in? The first season is the not enough season. Type in not enough. I'll give them to you, then I'll come back and talk about each one of them. The second one is enough. You kind of speak for themselves. The third season is abundance. Or more than enough, you can call it. The fourth one is wealth and riches. See, my aim is 4 and 5. 5 is generational wealth and riches. Had I known what I now know then, Justin and Jaden's children will already be taken care of based on my financial decisions. Because a good man sets up and leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Had my dad known what we're teaching now when we were coming up, then Justin and Jaden would already be taken care of. See? And it is not that we're bad people. Our culture, a lot just didn't know. We didn't know. Most of us grew up not having a lot. Most of us grew up in the not enough season. And that season lasted a long time. See. And so we grew up trying to survive and trying to strive and trying to make ends meet and that kind of deal. I saw my dad working hard coming up, just so we can have part 2, the second season, which is enough. See, and we did not know. So this is not a condemnation talk. This is just, now we're getting to know. Now that you're being taught, don't hold strong to old knowledge, because when you hold strong to old knowledge, you repeat generational decisions and get the same generational results. And then you don't want to take blame for that, so you call it a curse. See, I'm under a curse. You're not under a curse. You're making bad generational decisions. You're repeating the same thing. What you don't repair, you will repeat. Type that in. What you don't repair, you will repeat. And we got to repair our thinking when we came up and were taught things wrong, and we caught things wrong, and how to manage money was wrong, and we were taught to pay bills late. We were taught to just not pay. We were taught a lot of things, and it wasn't malicious. That's what we had to deal with at the time. Mama didn't have but $500 at the end of the week. So that she had to figure out what I'm gonna do with this $500. I gotta buy food, I gotta pay the light, I gotta pay the gas, I gotta put some up for rent because it's due next week. And they did the best they could with what they had. And we thank God for that. And God provided for us. Even in season number 1, which is this not enough, God provided for us. Yeah, we didn't have a lot, but we didn't go without. We didn't have what we wanted, but we had food. You may not live where you wanted to live, but you had shelter. It may not have been plush, but you had somewhere to sleep. So even in the not enough realm, God provided for us. I've been young, I've been old, but I've never seen the righteous forsaken or seed begging bread. And Shanae says, I'm tired of repeating. Absolutely. And we think, because I'm tired of repeating the same season, something's just going to happen. No, everything is triggered by us making some decisions to do different. I got tired of repeating. I got tired of being broke. I got tired of getting paid on the 15th. I got my check back then you had paper checks. You didn't have direct deposit. And I would get my paper check at noon at work. And although I hadn't even cashed it yet, it was already spent. And so I was broke on payday. My God, I'm trying to help y'all tonight. Don't fight me. Anybody ever been broke on payday? How you broke on payday? I got paid at noon and I'm already broke. Because I got to pay this. And I got a long road until the 30th. When I get my check again, and when I get my check on the 30th, I'm already broke. So now I'm living from behind. And you're going to have to make some decisions. You're going to have to get tired of being tired. You're going to have to get sick of being sick. You're going to have to create or develop a perfect hate for your financial situation and start making some adjustments. And there's a plethora of things we can talk about you need to do. But it all starts right here. I got to change my mind regarding money. This not enough season, although God takes care of us in that season, it doesn't feel good. This season sometimes brings shame because you end up having to ask for handouts. You have to get in the line to get food at the local church. You got to go down and apply, maybe for, back then they called them stamps. You get a few stamps to get some food, or you may have to go and apply for some housing assistance or something because I'm in a not enough season. And it doesn't feel good. It bothers your sleep. And I feel somebody's pain right now. It bothers your sleep. It messes with your mind. It brings temptations to do certain things you shouldn't be doing because I just need to make ends meet. I'm just tired of being here. because it's called the not enough season. And we all have been there, but we have no business staying there. It was not God's intent that we stay there. That you live your life in a not enough place, never having enough, never being able to live or dream or see the fulfillment of those dreams, never being able to go on the vacation you want, never being able to see a thing, imagine a thing, and see that thing come to pass. Never even having enough to save to go somewhere because all my money is already accounted for and it's not enough. To your normal vocabulary always being, man, if I had it, I sure would. When I get it, I sure am. I wish I could. It must be nice. That's the verbiage of the not enough season. And I believe, I'm going to go ahead and say it, I believe church has benefited off of our not enough season. Because church over time has been okay with us not having enough. So they can manipulate us into thinking that more is about to come without me playing a part in it. I talked this morning about trauma on Noonday Bible Study. And I asked the question, do you want to be made whole? Because wholeness is possible only to the degree that you are willing to participate. The same thing when it comes to financial prosperity. You being whole financially and having not just enough, but more than enough is possible only to the degree that you are willing to participate. And I'm talking better than y'all typing. But I feel you because I have been there. I have been there with a young bride and didn't have it. I have been there. And I had to come out the house and look away and talk away, but we didn't have it. I have been there and this was due and that was due and we didn't have it. I have been there when I had to call my mother and say, can I use your credit card because we just don't have it. And I was a grown doggone man. So I ain't talking from the big pastor seat. I ain't talking from the, I got it all together and y'all need to get it together. I'm telling you what I did, Carlotta. I'm telling you what we've been through and how we came out. We filed bankruptcy, then we filed it again, and we went through the embarrassment of bad credit, the embarrassment of I couldn't buy a stick of gum because all those bankruptcies killed my credit score. But I had to be willing to first believe that me coming out was possible. That's number one. Number two, how much am I willing to participate in this possibility? I ain't talking about you dancing. I ain't talking about you shouting. I ain't talking about you spinning and speaking in tongues. I'm talking about you sitting down at your table and saying enough is enough and getting your bills out and getting your income report out and saying, this is what I'm going to do. God, give me a strategy to get from where I am to where I need to be as it relates to my, I won't struggle another month. I won't struggle another year. I won't go around this cycle, not near another season. I've had enough of the not enough season. And I'm going to participate in coming out of this place. Because not enough, don't feel good. It messes with your mind. Not enough seasons will torment you. Because it'll have you thinking, I'll never be able to get out. I'll always be like this. This is my portion in life, and it ain't. Not enough season lies to you. Not enough season messes with your confidence. Because the earth is built on status. What status are you based on? Where you live, what you drive, how much money you make, so forth and so on. And so it messes with your confidence. And so you're always trying to get from up under. You're always looking for a job. You're always looking for a hustle. You're working hard. You're toiling. You're tired. And things still are not adding up. You mean I done worked overtime all week and I took Linda's shift and I still can't pay my phone bill? I still got to call the landlord, and I don't want to have to call him because that's embarrassing to say, hey, I ain't got it again. Can you give me to the 6th? Now, I ain't going to be able to teach you all on here tonight. But part of our focus this year is faith, family, fitness, and finance. I need you to give me your ear. I can teach you how to get out of this. But you're going to have to give me your ear, and you're going to have to follow the instructions. We had to make decisions. We had to turn off stuff. Even now, I told our family, we have our family meeting, because you got to have these family meetings so everybody can understand this is what we are, this is what we're doing, this is what we ain't doing. This is the plan. So don't ask for no Cheerios. Don't ask for, we're not getting that this month. We got a plan, because mama going to bring you out of this. Daddy going to bring us out of this. And I said this year, I said there is no spring break this year. We're going to stay local. We're going to go to the mall, maybe go to a ball game or something, get something to eat, but we're not going to take a spring break trip. Oh, but I want to go. We're not going to do it. Because I got a plan. And you should always have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you just kind of waiting for something to happen, and nothing just happens. Everything is triggered by something. And as believers, everything is triggered by faith. And faith is your courage to obey God. What do you mean obey God? I'm your man of God, obey the instructions I'm giving you. And it ain't the instructions ain't always give some money to the church. It is stop going out to eat. It is don't you order nothing else from Amazon and nothing else from Shein. It is turn off cable. It is stop getting your hair done every week. Do it once a month. Tie it up the other weeks yourself. It is take that car back. I took our truck back. I said, does this truck fit in our future financial plan? No, take it back. That's embarrassing. They're gonna say, where your truck at? They're gonna say you shouldn't have got it. You couldn't have. I don't care what they say. I'm the one sitting here in the kitchen figuring out what we're gonna pay and how we're gonna pay it and coming up with plans for the royal household. You stop living for other people. You stop doing what based on what they're gonna say and what they're gonna think. Absolutely not. I said, come get these boxes. We're turning the cable off. What I gonna watch it? I like to watch. Did you? Turned it off. I don't care what you watch. Look out the window. I don't care what you do, but the cable going off. Whew. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Shade, this your last year. Anybody else that you said you're tired of being in this repetitive cycle of not enough, this is your last year. You're going to turn this thing around. And you got to be bold about it, because you got to do what you ain't never done. You got to do what you ain't never done. We sit with the family. It's called a family meeting every 15th of the month. Some months we miss it, but in general, we meet with the family. And we talk about not just who going to take out the garbage and who going to clean the mirror. We talk about the family plan, how this year looks, how next year looks, what the travel is. Okay, you going to school, here's what I'm going to do with that. You got to go to prom, you got to do that. And we talk about the plan, because every plan you got, Lucretia, includes money. And the reason some of y'all money ain't right, because you don't have a plan for it. If you don't give your money a mission, you'll waste it. If you don't tell it where to go, you'll ask where it went. Number one is not enough. Number two is enough. Put number two is enough. Type in enough. What season are you in? Number two is enough. Now, enough feels good. You can sleep a little better because I have enough. But enough ain't enough either. Because you have no room for anything. You have no room for emergencies. You have no room for savings. You have no choices with enough. I'm talking better than y'all saying amen on here tonight. You have enough to take care of your day-to-day living. When you bring home your check and put it on the table, you got enough to pay your gas, your light, your phone. You got enough for gas in the car, pay your car note, pay your rent, and that's it. you have enough. Here's how I know why enough is not enough. Because enough sometimes sends you back to the realm of not enough because it's not enough. So now I start pulling from this because I don't have any extra. But I want to do something. I have just enough to pay my bills until next month. But I want to go to the show. I want to go out with Lucretia and let me get something to eat. So I don't have it because I don't have any extra. So I'm gonna take from something else. So now I set you back. Because I don't have enough. I have just enough to pay my bills. I don't have enough for extra. I don't have enough to go out to eat and enjoy certain things. I just have enough. So now I'm gonna pull from my enough. I got enough for my phone bill. I'm gonna pull from that. I got enough to pay rent. I'm gonna pull from that because I don't care. I work too hard. I'm going out with them. Put my name down, girl. Y'all, where y'all going? Y'all going to Wisconsin Delta too? I'm going. I done work too hard. I need this. Now you done set yourself back. Now you went from number 2 back to number 1. Because if you're not careful, enough will help you prosper out of season. Number 3 is abundance. Put it up, abundance or more than enough. Oh, here we go now. When you have more than enough, you got true choices. I have real choices now. I don't have phony choices. I got real choices. Why? Because I have more than enough. I got my phone bill money, the light, the gas. I got gas for the car. I paid my car note. I paid my rent. And I still got $300 left. I got paid on the 15th. I paid all my stuff, and I still got $300 left. I got extra. Now, come on, babies, we're going to the show. Come on, babies, we're going to be eating tonight at Red Lobster. We're going to go out and enjoy ourselves. Mama got some extra. Daddy got some extra. We have more than enough. I have choices now. What y'all want? Red Lobster or Long John Silver? What y'all want? Y'all want McDonald's or Wendy's? We got choices. See? And when you have more than enough, now, here's the part I like best about more than enough, Reverend Dr. Lance Ellis Sr. Here's the part I like best. Now, I can go into somebody else's number 1, not enough, or number 2, enough season and help them out. Come on, y'all give me an E on that one. Because now, I can not just have choices to take my babies to Red Lobster or Sizzlers. I can now go into my brother's not enough season or enough season and help him. Because I got some extra. Now, this year belongs to the discipline, remember? This year belongs to the discipline. It sounds kind of weird, but you got to be more disciplined in this more than enough season than even in the other 2. Because when you have extra, Kia, our greed, our uncontrolled desires, and our ignorance will steal the extra. Now, you was just riding high in your more than enough season, and now because your greed, your uncontrolled desires for spending and all that kind of stuff sent you back to not enough season. And you said, doggone it. And the thing about being, Terry, in more than enough or abundant season and having your extra stolen because you made bad decisions and you go back to not enough season, you keep living like you in abundance. You keep living pretending like you're in abundance. Now you're making more trouble for yourself. Are y'all still here? It's over 100 y'all on. Y'all ain't saying nothing. That's what Nita Bynum said. Ain't nobody said nothing on here. I told you all, I think it was last year, I said stop spending unless you have to spend. I told you guys last year, Carlotta, I said something financial is coming. Can I help you? It ain't coming, it's here. I said save and sow. Did I not tell you that? Did I not tell you that? Well, Pastor ain't been telling us what to do. Guess I have. Yes, I have. You just don't like the wisdom. The wisdom said, don't even spend nothing. What you mean I'm spending nothing? The wisdom said, evaluate your finances and take that car back if you need to. I ain't taking my car back. I like my car. I just got this car. Hey. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me and wisdom that I know helped my life. I'm just sharing it with you. You do whatever you want to do. And I mean that. I took it back. And I did think, I said, what people going to think if I take this truck back? And I quickly said, who cares what they think? I'm planning for the future. For the future. I want no car notes. I want nothing. I want light and gas. Sheen has become my friend. Get you 85 pieces of clothes for $13.99. See, I'm getting older. I'm thinking about future. I mean, I always have been, but more so now. Like, how does the royal household look in 5 years? The year is 2028. Type it in. Type in 2028. I got to get off of here. She said she's shopping in her closet this year. I know that's right. 2028. Type it in. 2028. Come on, I got to go. 2028. See, this is what we need to sit down and talk around. I don't need no more. Won't he do it? I don't need that. Won't he do what? What you gonna do? The year is 2028. How will the Bradley home look 2028? How will the Duke's home look 2028? How will the Jeffreys, the Crowders, the Griffins, the Cargos, the Pryors, how would it look 2028? How would your financial position, your financial life look in 2028? I'm going to tell you how it's going to look. It's going to look like the decisions you made in 2023. Time is moving swiftly, quick transition. In fact, 2028 is nothing. That's 5 days away. What you mean? Because we was just locked in the house. That was 3 years ago already. And you said everything you was going to do while you was locked in. So this year, 2023, was going to look like a certain thing for you, and you didn't do it. Don't get deep with me. How's it going to look? Prophetically? No, ain't no prophetically. No. Prophetic, pathetic, whatever you want to call it. Listen, it's going to look like the decisions you made in 2023. You chose not to be a giver in 2023. Don't look for a harvest in 2028. You chose not to manage your 90. Don't look for it to be managed. Look for chaos come 2028. You chose not to listen to these teachings and make adjustments and turn things off and take things back and shape your financial future for you and your kids. It's going to look like that come 2028. I ain't talking about your church cliche. Oh, I'm going to be blessed and highly favored. I'm going to be living large. I'm going to be in my ordained life. I'm going to be in my John 10. I get all of that. But even all of that comes with decisions and choices and adjustments that you have. I'm talking better than y'all saying amen on here tonight. Well, I don't have no extra, Pastor. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. You raise what's coming in, or you lower what's going out. And that ain't prophetic. That ain't apostolic. That's common sense. Pastor, I don't have extra. I got enough. Raise what's coming in or lower what's going out. You want extra? You want more than enough? Raise what's coming in, lower what's going out. Raise what's coming in or lower what's going out. You got to do one of them. You got to do something. Raise what's coming in or lower what's coming out. You want extra? Raise what's coming in and lower what's going out. You want extra? Raise what's coming in, or, Marcel, lower what's coming out. You want extra? Raise what's coming in and lower what's going out. You can't keep living how you live and expecting things to just change. Back then, I was at North Riverside every weekend, Jack, spending money I didn't have. I stopped going there altogether. I got lower what's going out. You can be making $10,000 a year. If you lower what's going out, you're gonna have some extra. If you don't manage the season that you're in, you'll take a trip back to the previous season. Anybody ever been in a season of abundance or more than enough and mismanaged it and ended up back in not enough? Come on, raise your hand. It's okay. I've done it. I've done it several times, and I got sick of doing that. I got sick of the cycle. What you don't repair, you will repeat. Fix it. Repair it. Manage it. So we can live our best financial life. I didn't get on here to talk about proms and trunk parties and all that stuff. If you're living your best financial life, you can celebrate without that. You don't even need it. Whatever your child needs, you got abundance. Just buy it for them. Anybody got to bring you no toaster or no radio or no pillowcase. Just buy it. Because I have more than enough. I'm going to buy my son's stuff to send him off and buy my daughter's stuff and buy somebody else's stuff as well. What you doing? Need a microwave? I got a microwave. I picked up my daughter 2 of these pillowcases. I got 2 for her too. That's what we can do. And so the party just to come in and celebrate, eat and dance and celebrate them going off to college. And you don't need no table for gifts. I already got it. Manage it. Fix it. Identify what season you're in. See? I didn't get on here to beat up about y'all proms. I don't care nothing about y'all proms. I can do whatever y'all want to do with y'all proms. You can, as big as you want, as small as you want. I want us to do better financially. I want us to adhere to wisdom and apply it so we can all do better. I just don't know. You do know. I told you how. I've given you answers today. I've given you wisdom tonight. Let's follow it. Okay, I got more. Because I gave Tiffany like 5, right, Tiff? Okay, I got to stop, though. I'm not going to even keep going. Next week, I'll tell you about God's answer to financial struggle. I'll tell you what God's answer is to financial struggle. That's right. Big W wisdom is our portion. You have it. If any man lack wisdom as it relates to their finances and what they need to be doing, Let him ask of God. And God will simplify your life. God will give you strategies for your home, and he'll walk you out of where you are into where you desire to be financially. And you'll come from not enough to more than enough, to wealth and riches, and into generational wealth and riches. It is possible. It is your portion. It is the will of God. I don't care how far you are from it. It is the will of God for you. Yeah, I believe it. If you believe it, type in I believe it, and we're going to close out in Jesus' name. You owe yourself this for your children, your legacy. Yeah, this is necessary. Type in I believe it in the name of the Lord Jesus. I'm going to give you an opportunity now to participate in God's plan to prosper you, because this is where it begins. And here's the first step that we fail. We start logging off. Okay, that was good. And we go on by what we got to do. Nope. You had better participate in God's plan to prosper you every chance you get. That means it's time for you to put into play this principle, this law of seed time and harvest, giving and receiving, sowing and reaping. Whatever God tells you to do. I went from not tithing to tithing, from tithing but not giving offerings to tithing and giving offerings, from tithing and giving offerings but not giving special gifts to giving special seed. I went from giving $1,000, which was, you would have thought I gave away my entire life, to God saying, sow 1,000 toward this or toward that, and I would give 1,000. And from that to giving 5,000 and 10,000 of personal money. See, because I want this to work in my life. I've been broke. I did not like how it felt. I will never be broke again. Never. I participate. My family participates. I'm teaching my sons that right now. Y'all, they working jobs. Justin got 2 jobs. Jaden got a job. You about to operate in this principle of giving and receiving. It's a law. Corporations understand this. How we don't understand it? Don't you log off of here. Don't you go back and say, that was good tonight. We needed it tonight. And don't even sow into your future. What you sow today, I believe, goes into your tomorrow as harvest. Man, I'm telling you, I am where I am today, London and I, because we begin to operate, not just giving to the church. We give to people, we have families, we buy certain things for people, leading of the Lord, of course. I wish we had got some oil put on us and fell out and woke up and all of our debt was gone, and because we had a whole lot of debt. It was choking us. Because I got married with debt, she got married with debt, and it was just too much for us. But we begin to participate in God's plan to prosper us. We begin to manage the 90. We begin to turn off certain things and pay off credit cards one at a time. We begin to, and I just got 50. I just got my credit report when I took that car back. I print out my credit report. Let me see what it is, and it's I think a point from perfect. And before I couldn't buy gum from the Dollar Tree, not on credit. I couldn't. Not on credit. I couldn't. And so we're here today because I've done what I'm telling you to do. I can't finish tonight. I'm out of time. I'm already 20 minutes over. But we'll pick it up next week. And this is the financial part of our focus. We're talking this year about family, fitness, faith, and finance. I'm going to pick up and teach another leg of this finance piece next week. I think Sister Audrey's coming on. She's up soon as well to teach another episode, another deposit, another impartation of fitness. We're getting our temples together. I weighed in yesterday at 322, y'all. I started my journey March the 5th at 352, the biggest I've ever been. Didn't even realize I was that big. And I just weighed at 322. That's 30 pounds down. I'm still big, but I'm taking it one day at a time. My goal is under 300 by July, and we're going to just keep going from there. Y'all pray for your boy. And don't just pray for me. Join in. Let's get these temples together so we can live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. All right? Love y'all. You just had an opportunity to give. I hope you did that. I pray you receive 100-fold return on your giving. I pray that even as a result of your giving tonight into this seeding regarding these finances we've talked about, that strategies will come for you. Clarity will come of what you need to be doing in the name of Jesus. Mimi said, you mean you joining me in this journey, Mimi? That's what's up. That is what's up. Yeah. So that's right, 1% better every day. Sometimes I beat myself up because I want to be further along, but it is what it is. Pray for me and join me. See you Sunday night, 5 o'clock. Well, I jumped to Sunday night, 10 o'clock Sunday morning, and then 5 o'clock Sunday night at the South location. We are going to have, it's going to be tight, but it's going to be right. Get there early, get a seat, get a part. Covenant Fellowship. Pastor Jesus is flying in. Pastor Choice will be there, and Pastor Sanders and Pastor Ellis and Pastor Proctors and Elder Floyd's them gonna be there, and Pastor Jesus. It's just gonna be a time. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? And so come Sunday night, you still get home in time to barbecue on Monday. We're gonna keep you all night. I'm trying to drop 40 pounds. I know that's right, April. You can do it. If I can drop 30, and I had no confidence that I can do it when I first started. I was a mess. But if I can drop 30 and keep consistent like I've been, we all can do this. Coupled with the stuff Arjun is teaching, I'm locking back into that bit by bit. We're going to do this thing. We're going to soar and win financially, in our families, in our fitness, and in our faith. And let me add one more F. We're going to have fun while we're doing it. Somebody type in fun, and I'm done. In Jesus' name. Love y'all. Salute to every family. See you this weekend. Bye-bye.
Well, hello, Lifeline. It's your girl, Bridget, aka Brigitte. And these are your community updates. These are the declarations of Lifeline that shape us as the community we are today. And there are plenty of teachings and gatherings throughout the week. Hey, you know what the fourth Sunday of the month is? It's always Mexico Sunday. The seeds we sow financially support our Lifeline Monterrey, Mexico campus with Pastors Jesus and Victoria. Lifeline family, friends, and guests, you do not want to miss next Sunday, May 28th at 5 p.m. Join us for the gathering of Lifeline and Covenant churches at Lifeline South Campus. It's located at 7023 South Hosted in Chicago, Illinois. We're going to have a great time with LC's main praise team, Ministers of Movement, and a mass choir of all Lifeline and Covenant churches. You don't want to miss it.
We have some great news for you. We have upgraded our Life Track class with Pastor London to a fully virtual platform. The new platform allows much flexibility in that once you register for the class, you will have 30 days to complete it at your own pace. This class is open to all and still a requirement for all new partners. For more information, please visit lifelinesoc.com.
Man, I like that. That's good. Hey, but listen, I got this crazy idea. Well, it's not crazy. I got this vision, man, that I want to do after my retirement. I want to start a business after my retirement. So,
But hey, hold on.
Go ahead.
Have you written it down?
No, I haven't.
Man, listen, you know the Bible says, write the vision to make it plain, right? Hey, let's do this. Let's have a wise man visionary party.
A wise man visionary party or lunch. How about that? A wise man visionary brunch.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
To all the men of Lifeline Church, join the wise men as we host a visionary brunch held here at Lifeline Church main campus on Saturday, June 3rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tickets are available now at lifelinesoc.com or scan the QR code. Tickets are $20 per person. See you here.
Hey, are you serving here at Lifeline Church? Looking for an area where you can share your gifts and talents?
Join us on Sunday immediately following morning worship for our Servolution Street Fair. Come out and find out about all of our LC teams and discover opportunities of where you can serve.
Be a part of the vision. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. Attention 2023 graduates. If you are a Lifeline partner graduating from kindergarten, elementary school, high school, college, or trade school, we want to celebrate you. Join us on Sunday, June 25th at Lifeline Main Campus for Graduation Sunday. All graduates, please register on our LC website or text the word GRAD 2023 to 54244. All graduates must register by Sunday, June 4th.
Do you believe God has called you into the ministry of preaching? Then you don't want to miss the next session of Fulfilled with Pastor Reggie Royal on June 5th at 7 p.m. Join those who are already receiving guidance from Pastor Reggie as they fulfill their calling. Go to lifelinesoc.com to sign up today. Our next in-person gathering will be Wednesday, June 7th at 7 p.m. right here at Main Campus. You don't want to miss it. Let's all come together. See you there. You know there are ways that we can stay connected on what's happening here at Lifeline, and it's through our website or our mobile app. And you know the Real Life Talk Show comes to you every Sunday morning at 9:30. And remember, Lifeline Church is a place where love flows like a river. So catch the vision by reaching up to God, reaching into your fellow brothers and sisters, and reaching out into the community with the love of God. I will see you soon.